thanks so much for being here. My name is Kat and I make houseplant videos here on Good and Planty. If you just so happen to absolutely love this video, please consider liking it, commenting, subscribing, or following me on Instagram. All of these things help me grow my channel like a plant. Today we are getting juicy here on Good and Planty, and I'm very excited to sit down and chat with all of you about lots of different houseplant and YouTube things. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. Very special video today because we are going to be chatting with Ashley from planTEA Ashley, who I'm sure all of you know who she is because she is great. But if you don't know her and you aren't subscribed to her channel, please check her out. I have chatted with her before and we really got to know each other and it was great. I will have her linked down below in the description box. So check out her channel, and also if you want to see a different perspective on this conversation, you can go ahead and check out the video on her channel, which will also be linked down below. Really recommend it. And yeah, thank you all for being here today, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Ashley a little call. After, wait, what'd you just say?
Like on three. After. It'll be like 1, 2, 3. Okay, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Okay. Are you looking at the camera?
The camera's up here, yeah. I filmed from a down angle.
Okay. I got a comment actually listed here about my angles, which is funny.
Oh my gosh, what was it?
Take a half step back and lower the camera. Where you have it now is extremely unflattering.
Someone said that to you? Yeah. What did you say? Anything?
I didn't say anything back. I usually don't answer when they're mean.
I usually get comments about people complaining that I'm not wearing enough clothes.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, I actually have a whole video of me reading like my meanest comments ever. And
oh my God.
Over half of them are just like people complaining about the fact that I need to wear longer pants, or YouTube is your job. You need to treat it like it's your professional workplace. And it's like, the fuck?
What?
What do you think when you like collab with other people? Like, are you nervous ever of what their audience is gonna think?
I do get nervous. Like, who
are they? Us searching for the audacity.
I'm really not feeling their vibe.
Yeah.
I was like nervous for Fern's collab.
Oh my God, me
big
too.
Audience, so I was like,
look at this.
That looks really cute.
His little tail. I put their tails in.
He looks like a little ghosty.
They're cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'm gonna have the biggest sweet potato vines now.
They look like they're swimming.
Yeah, they kind of do. Their arms are like. I briefly made a venture into trying to be vegan. But then I had a lot of issues.
How is that going?
So, okay, I tried it. Listen, bestie, I gave it my best shot. Genuinely, I gave it my best shot.
I know, you had a whole cookbook and everything.
Yes, and I was inspired from Fern, obviously.
Right.
And
who isn't?
I know, she's so influential. I let my friends inspire me so much. Like, my nails are literally red because I saw your red nails a month ago.
Oh my.
And they're still red. Okay. Let's talk. Basically, you guys, listen, we're here to like, no one said that we're talking shit, but like, we're basically gonna sit here and just like, you know.
Just like a little.
Hi. Sorry, I keep getting distracted with my cat. She's just too good.
The one thing that we talked about, which I thought was like interesting, and I see a lot in my comments come up, is like, that parasocial relationship thing.
Yeah.
And it's definitely twofold. I have a comment, I'll read it. Girl, I don't mean to get in your business, but let's talk. Which I was already like, oh. And she was like, I noticed a bit of a change in you. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it just wasn't you. I'm not a big comment person or a person that comments a lot. I did enjoy your videos and your simple, for real girl personality. So I thought maybe she has a new guy in her life. And you know how relationships somehow changes. ... Anyhow, I hope I'm not offending you because I truly love your videos and who you are, and I'm glad you're back. And I'm like...
Can we talk about the whole... Her channel's only changing because men.
Like,
it couldn't be that she's maybe working on herself and becoming more independent and maybe, you know, living her best life.
Like newfound confidence.
It has to be a man.
No way. Absolutely.
There's a new man in her life. That's
Also, God forbid I'm bi.
God
And
forbid.
It has to be a man.
It has, yeah. Like what the when you start to like, cause you know, when you made that video about you and your ex-boyfriend, like splitting, you know, that kind of stuff will give people the audacity.
No, it really does.
It really does.
It's hard because I'll get comments like this now with people, and like I would say fairly authentic on my channel, but obviously there's like a barrier here.
I mean, I can confirm that you are exactly who you are in your videos. Like, from talking to you for 4 hours, I feel like you'd have a hard time keeping up an act for 4 hours.
But it's like there's still like that YouTube to my real life like wall, you know what I mean? On the flip side, when like people think of you as their friend, so come to you with like advice for very like serious personal things that
my gosh,
I just don't feel comfortable handling, you know what I mean?
I appreciate you for like trusting this with me, but I think what people don't realize is that sometimes like you might be struggling with the same thing as they are, and like you can also like trigger, you know,
right,
the YouTuber
100%
you're talking to. The internet is so weird.
It's wild. The deeper I get into it, the wilder it gets. Obviously when you start, it's like very like clear, like there's like a YouTube part of your life and then there's the rest of your life. But I feel like the more YouTube like eats up your time and you build a community, then it's like, what is going on?
Yeah. Can we talk about how mean people are to small YouTubers? Like, I have never I've never had people be more mean to me in my life than when I had like 2,000 subscribers, including the comments.
I actually find it's the opposite for me.
Oh my gosh, really? People are getting meaner to you as you get bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Because
sorry.
I think that people feel like if it's usually on my videos that have more comments, I feel like they can just throw it in and I won't see it, or it's a bit like more distance between me and them. So like they'll even refer to me in third person, like she, blah, blah, blah.
That happens to me too, and it's so weird. It's like she, it's like, do you not think I'm gonna read this? Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about, do you compare yourself to other YouTubers? Like other plant YouTubers? Or do you not struggle with that?
Definitely. I actually really do, and something that I try, like, I don't like that this is what's happened, but it is how I handle it, is that I actually barely watch plant YouTube now.
Yeah.
Because I don't enjoy it in the same way. It's like, before I got really into YouTube, it was like a leisurely activity and I would learn and it was like really, really enjoyable and relaxing. But now when I try to do that, I try to turn it off, but my brain is like comparing. Or if it's not comparing, it's like learning or being like, oh, that's a cool idea. How can I make that idea like something that works on my channel?
I noticed that for me a while ago. I think I was talking to one of my other plant friends about it, and I was like, do you watch plant videos anymore? And they were like, no, I fully don't. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. It's been changing for me lately. I've been trying to get a more healthy attitude with it. But it's so hard to watch someone else's content and they say something funny and you're like, why am I not that funny? I've been trying to repair my relationship with plant YouTube, like emotionally, like me to the parasocial thing that is plant YouTube. And honestly, it's been by like making friends.
I completely agree with you where once you know someone, it's more of like a support thing and like rooting for that person rather than...
Or hanging out with them.
I wish I was
It's just like fun, even though it's like weird and parasocial, it's like... It's like, oh,
well, we're actually friends now.
Yeah,
so
we are. So
it's just social.
Yeah, that's true.
There's actually a part of me that gets sad when I watch people's vlogs now.
Really?
It's not like with everyone, and it does depend on the video, but like sometimes that would have been such a nice day if you didn't have to vlog it. You know,
that's
like
so
I know
true.
that between all of these shots is like you behind the camera setting it up so that you can like cut your cucumber in the right light.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Plant YouTube and even being like a small YouTuber has completely changed how I see YouTube as a social platform.
I was a pre-COVID plant parent, which is rare now, I guess.
I mean, I watched you before I had a channel.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
I've watched like your early videos. I remember vividly one of your really early videos. I don't even know if you're gonna know which one I'm talking about. You did a plant haul.
I probably will.
And you like, you were off screen and you like shoved all your plants in the frame or something. And then you were like, we're doing a plant haul today. And I was like, that's sick.
There was some weird drama that I was in a while ago that if you're a real one, you know about. And if you're not, then be glad you weren't there. Yeah, you were like there for it. Kat experienced it firsthand.
As a viewer, yeah, before I had
as a
channel.
viewer. There was some weird drama that I was a part of. And I lost like every single one of my plant friends except for one. And literally no one wanted to talk to me after that. And only recently has it gone away where people want to talk to me again. But honestly, it just made me realize like, okay, so none of these people are people that I would ever want to be friends with.
Right.
They'll just like stop talking to you because of something that's actually bizarre.
I think people get so caught up in like plant drama and forget that we're real people that can build real connections outside of plants. Like I would, like I just got to know you, but I like you as a person. I wouldn't let like, I don't know, like a bad plant sale or something like stop me from enjoying you as a person.
Yeah, if someone was like, did you know this about Kat? I would be like, first of all, why are you talking shit? Second of all, go her. I don't care what it is. You're someone who I know that I will probably be friends with for like a long time.
Yeah.
And when we get to meet someday, it's going to be a party.
It's gonna be the most watched video on YouTube of all time.
Let's exploit our friendship for views. Oh my gosh, okay. Have you ever been kicked out of a plant store?
No, but I know you have.
Well, I mean, I wasn't kicked out. That was definitely clickbait, but I definitely am not invited to come back ever. So that's like the same thing.
Like when you go to a plant shop to film a tour, do you ask anyone?
Most of the time, weirdly, people know who I am, which is weird because I've talked to other plant YouTubers who they can go anywhere to like literal plant shops and no one will know who they are, even though they have like a lot of subscribers. I have had like one store ever be upset, and it's the store that I had this problem with, which also was a store that I worked at. It was like layers, like an onion.
Like an onion.
Like an onion to like everything. And I have a whole video on it. But basically I went into this store to film. And I had filmed there 3 weeks before with my mom there. And it was a store that I would regularly film at and had permission to film at, and also knew the owner because I worked there.
Right.
And then the owner comes around the corner and they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, hi, name. I'm just filming, you know, for my channel. And they go, what it looks like to me is that you're using my property to film without paying the fee.
Like a filming permit, kind of?
Yeah. And they were like, I was like, do you want me to pay you to advertise your store on my channel? And they were like, this is a venue and you need to pay if you want to use it. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay you. And also, where was this 3 weeks ago when you said hi to me filming with my mom?
I get scared to like ask for permission. I did in Portland, 2 of the 3 places I filmed at. The second one, like the shop owner was kind of like looking at me weird, and I was like so terrified that I was gonna get kicked out. From Portland, right? Heard about the 5-0 tree thing?
I've never heard of 5-0 tree.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm from there. Maybe it's a new thing.
Maybe. I thought I was gonna get you with my Portland knowledge.
You think you want to like, at some point, like how you'll maximize your content so that you don't have to have 2 jobs?
It's hard too because I mean, you can film with a ring light and everything and make it work, but I always prefer natural daylight. I think it looks better.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Especially in the winter time, it's so tight the time you can film because around like noon, it's too strong and direct.
Yeah.
So there's these little filming pockets in the day that you have to like shove yourself into.
I usually film around 3 or 4. That's like the best time when the plants look the best and the house is the brightest.
I like to do B-roll. This is niche and you can cut this out, but I like to do B-roll at like 3 or 4 when the sun's setting and film at like 11 a.m. before it hits the window. In an ideal world where I'm not balancing my 2 jobs.
Do you think you'll always want to do 2 jobs though? Like,
no.
Because some people genuinely like having 2 different
I hate my job.
things.
I don't hate it.
I'm sorry.
Allows me a lot of flexibility and has given me a lot of knowledge that actually helps my YouTube channel. So I try not to be too negative about it, but I absolutely 1,000,000% would kill to do YouTube full time.
I'll help you bury the body.
You're like my YouTube
Catch a
partner in
flight.
crime.
Yes. Gosh, having YouTube friends, you guys, I can't even like it's like having a work friend except that you work by yourself at your house. And so you're usually just alone, and then when you have someone, anyone, you can like vent to about certain things or like straight up revenue, okay? Revenue in January does not exist.
No.
Being able to talk about things like, you guys, it doesn't matter what job you work in, talk to your friends about what they make. There is this absolute huge thing where people are like, don't talk about your salary, but no, you need to talk about your salary, and you need to talk about, like, if you're another YouTuber watching this, you need to talk to your other plant friends or your other YouTuber friends about what sponsors are doing, what they're asking for, because I have done sponsorships before that, like, and Kat and I just talked about this before we started filming, where literally, like, one of my plant friends did a sponsor and I did a sponsor, and I got a decent paycheck, like a couple $100, and they did it for the product. And Kat and I just did a sponsor, and we just figured out that we also got paid differently when we could have probably both asked for more.
Made more.
No, don't
Because she knew her worth.
I just don't do, I don't know. No, Kat deserves, everyone deserves things. I had a friend back in the day before they stopped talking to me when drama happened. So I guess they were never my friend. But they once were like, on the internet, your reputation is the only thing you have. And because of that, they did certain things, and also I think influenced me, because at the time, like, well, I guess still they're a bigger YouTuber. If you act like that on the internet, like, you are going to be so lonely, in my opinion. Like, if you don't do or say certain things because you're always afraid of what people are thinking about you, then you'll straight up, like, I don't know, you'll get an audience that doesn't know you.
Yeah. It's interesting you said that, because that was my mentality right out of the gate. I was like, I'd rather have a strong stance and like a clear personality, like my personality come across, and have like a slower progression with people who actually get me, and it's like an actual community, rather than have like blind subscribers, you know, where there's like no chemistry between me and the people that support me. Was there ever a time that you wanted to quit YouTube?
I think the only time I questioned quitting YouTube was right when I started, when I had that beef with that big YouTuber.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it was literally like thousands of comments, or...
It was that many?
Like,
that's insane. Oh, whoa.
It was so much.
And it puts into perspective, like, at that time, I was just a viewer, you know? And it, again, like, circling back to the parasocial thing, it's also, like, it can go the other way where, like, I don't know you. So to me, that was just, like, drama as a viewer. And, like, learning more and even just talking to you, it's, like, why would I even, like, be interested in that? It's so hurtful. Yeah. You know, people forget that we're real people.
So that was the only time. But then when I got out of that, like, I realized there were people in my comments before the other person's audience, like, hate rated my channel. That they were like, we're here for you. They're like, we watched you. Some of them were like, I don't even know who this other person is. Like, what's happening to you isn't fair. And it was just this, like, it was the first time I ever realized I had an audience. And then things got a lot easier after that, because, like, I realized that there's people out there who actually support me. Since then, after surviving that at like 3,000 subscribers,
yeah,
I have pretty much felt pretty fearless.
In my opinion, obviously doesn't mean much here, but like I just think it's really cool that you stayed with it, and like that just like shows like how you are as a person and how committed you are to YouTube. And I don't know.
Well, I've wanted to do YouTube my whole life.
Yeah.
Like when I discovered it when I was like 11, I was like, that is so cool. And then when I got a boyfriend, which I'll make a video someday, you guys, of like my first YouTube videos, because I still have all of them. Like I have every video.
I might copy you.
Yeah, do it. Copy me. We can do it together. When we meet, we'll like go through each other's old videos and we can rate them.
That would be so funny. I always tell myself like if I'm over plants, like I'll stop making videos about plants. Like I don't want to drag it out. And I feel like I even follow that now a little bit because I love plants. Still I'm gonna make plant stuff, but sometimes like incorporating a little bit of lifestyle into it just keeps me a little bit more like on my toes and allows my subscribers who want to see more of my life to see more of my life, you know? Which of course isn't great for like the analytics side of things, but it doesn't matter to me. I had to start it again. 3, 2, 1. No. Oh wait, no, I screwed up.
It's okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I recently did a vlog. It was like a day in my life kind of thing. And I actually did really well. And it was one of my favorite videos. And I got a funny comment. I had like a clip. I was in the shower, but like all you could see was like the back of my head for like 2 seconds. And I got like 3 comments being like, I'm here for plants, not to hear someone shower, not to see someone shower. And I was
oh my gosh, get them out of there.
I was like, it's for the vibes.
I block people that leave comments like that. I am so ruthless. People are so like scared to ban people because like every view counts, especially when you're like a small channel. Yeah. But I have probably banned like 50 to 100 people from seeing my channel. Because if people are gonna come here and bring bad energy or they're not a fit for my channel, like I don't want them watching. Do you have YouTube Studio on your phone?
Yeah.
I didn't discover that until I was watching an H3 podcast and Ethan talked about the analytics app you can have on your phone and I was like, what?
It's so bad. I check it like it's like social media. Like
I check it more than Instagram.
Yeah.
I get bored and I refresh it all the time.
Me too. I wake up, it's probably one of the first things I check, which is so bad.
No. Oh my gosh, I'm so zoomed in. I feel so bad for you. My angle has changed genuinely so much.
Mine's my lighting. You'll see the lighting.
Your lighting looks so nice, even just like on your laptop.
No, you look cute.
I love myself.
You look cute. Yeah, we love ourselves.
Yeah, we really love ourselves. Shoot, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the last thing I really wanted to talk about was your inspiration, how you inspired me, how you influenced me into talking about my budget, what I spent on plants. Because it was a really fun video, and it is my highest performing video that I've had in literal months. So, and I was so inspired. I was inspired by you, but also Kunkin Dassner, one of my commenter friends. Yeah, he does commentary. He's a commentary channel, and he's my first YouTube friend that.
Is that who you did a collab with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
When we meet, Kat, it's going to be insane. It's going to be wild. But
how tall are you?
How tall are you? Are you tall? I think you're tall.
Yeah. I'm almost 5'8".
I'm 5'3". I'm
no
short.
Way.
I'm a little shorty.
I would thought you were like 5'6". Is probably, oh my god. I had to ask to like prepare because like if I saw you, the first thing I think I would be is like, this is not the height that
Where do you live again?
Philly.
Okay. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say like what inspired you to like do that? To like go through your bills and stuff and just because you were the first person I saw do that and then I was like, hey, can I do this? And you're like, yes.
I'm flattered that you would even want to do my idea. Honestly, it was tax season approaching where I had to go through all of my expenses and I was like, wow, this is like very interesting. And I feel like I'm very Snoopy when it comes to like understanding other people's budgets and finance. Like, I would never overstep, but like I find it interesting to kind of like compare. Not that one way is wrong and one way is right, but I realized I had everything really well organized, and it was like a video that I could actually do that was like already pre-prepped. And I try to be pretty open about my financial experience on YouTube, because I think that it's like good to talk about just how you have that same mindset. So yeah, long story short, it was tax season. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Huge thank you to Ashley for doing this with me. Please check out her channel. She is fantastic. I will link her here somewhere in the description box, something. I've been watching her, as I said, before I even started YouTube, so it is a bit surreal getting to talk to her and find out how cool of a person she is. I am overjoyed to have spent the last like 2 hours chatting with her so casually and openly. I think it reflects a lot on how she is as a person. So check her out. She's great. And thank you for sticking with us through this juicy little plant video. Please comment, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! Huge thank you to all of my members. Thank you to O'Neill, Val, Katrina, Audrey, Louie, Heather, _B, Jacqueline, Brooke, Daniel, Vanessa, Michelle, Tori, Candy, and Pam. You guys are the best, and I'll see you in my next video.